Hey guys, we are back with Gladius here. Here at Betamax Gaming, Derek here. Um, we're back a little bit earlier. I said I would start this up when it turned nighttime for our next event, but I'd just like to talk about the game a little bit here. We're moving through this at actually a really good pace. We're managing about 5 videos per town. There's going to be a few extra videos on the edges of it, but we're looking at a really long playthrough for this game, and that's to be expected. This is a long game. Like, yeah, we're going to be here for a long time. A lot of content to get through on this, but I wanted to pretty much 100% at least everything important in this game, so I guess more like 95% the game. There's no achievements in this game or anything like that. We're not going for anything like that, but I do want to be able to showcase this game that I really care about. And with that, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this battle here. We have to destroy these tombstones. One in specific, if I remember right. It's hard. We're going to be fighting hordes of undead, and the only character that we can't bring with us is the undead summoner. For that reason. So we need to get around and we need to destroy these stones as fast as possible. Doing so is just going to make life easier on us. Kind of want him going wide. I want her going wide as well. Actually, I'm going to put her there. And the bear can kind of be the backup here. So the way this is going to work, as you'll very quickly see, these tombstones are going to summon undead, and as soon as we get them destroyed, we win. They're not super far away from us, so we're just going to start moving in hard on these. Alright, now we've got 10 enemies on the field technically. 144 hit points per tombstone, but I don't think they can dodge. They're rocks. We've actually seen that as not being the case because, yeah, they can just straight up, like, yeah, if you do badly, you can just straight up miss. Like I said before, we're going to move straight in on these tombstones. We're not going to give them a chance to deal with anything. These Undead Melee are going to be annoying enough to deal with as it is. I kind of want Genie to go... Try and get her up over here so that she can start damaging stuff. My goal is to not let any of my characters die, especially Genie and Ursula. Ursula's right here. Erlan survives, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much every battle, even if he quote-unquote dies. I think I'm going to actually do some distraction with Anika here, because I don't really care if she survives. She's just a bear, you know?
For Nordog!
Might as well get damage going on this. Oh boy, this is going to take a little while. Yeah, this is where this starts. See, it doesn't help us to, like, attack the Undead Melee, because as soon as we do that, the tombstones are just going to summon more. But the more tombstones that we crack, the fewer Undead Melee are going to be on the field. Once we get under 2, it's going to start getting, or under 3, it's going to start getting a lot easier. Thank God she didn't fear. The scare attacks always scare me because they do quite a bit of damage. Usually. That one wasn't too good. Like that one, you can see 30 points of damage is 30 points of damage. Okay, there's one Undead Melee down. Now we just gotta move on to the other ones. There's 2. That removes the fear off of Anika. I'm going to start her charging for this one way down here. Erlang can start moving. Okay, I can't move through that rubble. That's interesting. Actually going to just start having him move towards this one because IR... Oh, no, IR's free. Okay, can I reach this here? No. I need to move Jeannie out because she is one of my most important gladiators. Will remain so. Don't want her dying, especially after all the work I've put into her. Ursula can start heading down this way. Erlan, just continue on your way, bud. Jeannie, run like a little scared person. Zoom. Okay. Glad you feel that way, buddy. And suddenly life gets easier. Can I not get into this? Nope.
Survive this. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not nice. Almost done, and we're not going to have any losses, which is really nice. Not quite sure why we can't fit in next to those bushes. Now we can just do the combo attacks. Probably should have used a combo attack 3 or 2. The mash meters suck, and there's no real good way to do them.
Yeah.
And quest complete. So that Talisman of Unlife is unique because what it does, I'll show you in a moment. I'm gonna exit out here. I can go ahead and hire one of these as a full Legionnaire. And so now, check out the school. And we've got an Undead Legionnaire in here at level 5. We can adjust their equipment however we need to. They have decent equipment for what they are right now. They've got that Fear of Death and the Scare Attack, which are really useful. Afterlife. Resistant to worldly damage, but weakness against affinity. Standard defensive maneuver. Resistant to projectile range attacks, which is what I was running into issues with. One of these guys is really useful for going up against any of the situations that have like peltasts and archers and gunganiers. But we don't really need him all that much. The really cool thing is that there is a tombstone in every land that you can activate and get a local variant of the Undead Legionnaire. They're all going to have pretty much the same statistics, I believe, same skills, all that kind of stuff. But what you can do is you can take the really good stuff off of them, and you can go ahead and get rid of them. I know this is kind of dirty, but you can do it and make some money. They're completely free to hire, and they all have decent stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that right now, because we're not coming across those, and every night I could go back and get one of those guys back. So right now we do need another beast for fighting in Sloan Forest, and I think since we already have the ball rolling on that, that's where we're going to go. Shut up. take a look in here at the recruitment. These recruits do change from time to time. The big problem with this game is that it does have a very limited number of how many gladiators you can get. And you cannot return to a region once you've left it until the end of the game when you're ready to go to the high championships, at which point you can freely roam all the lands. But that's a long time coming because you have to get through all 4 regions and win all 4 championships first. And by the end of this region alone, we'll be 30 plus videos in. So it's not a quick thing. We're going to look at Stadium Drees, whatever. No more bears. What happened to the bears? Let's take a look at this Man and Beast, because I think this is the only one that you have to have. Let's see, rival nations, points battle. So we have to fight. We have to have... two beasts and 2 humans at least, so we need 1 more beast. I guess I could just hire a wolf. I prefer bears, but wolf would give a little bit of balance against everything. I think I'm going to be getting rid of that mongrel shaman, because if we really need one of those, I can get rid of that in... I can get another one in Imperia has them. Yeah, we're going to just pick up this wolf for now. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to go right into things here. Fight the bear. You guys want to see a greater bear? That's a greater bear right there. 348 hit points. Really sucks because it's a lot of hit points. Best bet for handling this is actually these 2, because what I can do is I can set her up here. That's not far enough away. Greater bears are absolutely terrifying. They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of hit points. It's exactly like a regular bear, but like 4 times the size. The reason I bring the summoner in is because I can drop the Undead Melee right in front of the guy, right in front of the enemy, while I just peg it with long throws. So I can do a lot of damage with long throws. Just from life. As with the Greater Wolf, we do have the ability to attack 2 squares on either side of it, because it takes up 4 squares total. So I can have this Undead Melee get up against it. Hopefully it will just straight up attack the Undead Melee and not worry about Genie. Because I need to power into this thing as much as possible. Well, this one's going to go down quick. Helps to have good gear and good abilities. Just going to move.
We will fight where you command.
And it's dead, Jim. That didn't work the way I expected it to. Whoops. Well, Genie will get her last throw in here anyways. Don't need much. And it's dead. As you can see, I beat that league in one battle because it was... Okay, so here's the other thing. This game limits your level per region. You can get up to a max of 30th level once you get into the gold champion, the gold tier, which is 3rd and on. It takes a long time to level up that far, but you get really powerful characters. Is it 30th or 20th? Can't remember. I think it's 30th, but the problem is after a certain point your game just kind of stops. You're generally done with the game by the time you hit like level 20-ish, because it takes a long time to level up after a certain point. Even early levels like this, we've been playing with Genie for how many battles now? Since literally pretty much like the 2nd or 3rd one in Fluich. It takes a lot of time for that experience to build up, and it takes longer and longer as you go. Teeth Leech we're going to be able to use right now, and we're going to go ahead and get him a better summon. Check the recruiting list now that... No, still nothing good. Okay. We're going to evaluate the school quick, and then we're probably going to cut this a little early. Let's see here. We want Teeth Leech skills. Okay, so as a summoner, Teeth Leech has access to, specifically as an undead summoner, he has access to the Dark Affinity. Affinity attack 1, 2, and 3 specifically. Dark Affinity does not have a number 4 slot. So what we eventually want to do is that's actually really useful with that one, but you have to have max Dark Affinity for that. And there is a way to get Teeth Leech his Dark Affinity, but it's later on. I have to get a very specific item, and I need to look up how to get that, because it has been a long time since I've gotten it. The big thing, though, is we're going to be saving up one more level. Once he's level 6, we're going to get the Skeleton 2. And then after that, actually, we're going to summon up level 3 after probably 2 or 3 more levels. Just specifically so that we can get as much strength on the field as quickly as possible. Let's see. I don't want to waste anything right now, so we're not going to. And we're going to go ahead and just wait with him. So, as I was saying before, your characters are limited on how many levels they can get. They can get up to 1 point away from level 6. in the first zone, 1 point away from level 11 or 12 in the next zone, whichever it is. I'm going to take the time, go back through a lot of the different missed battles that we've had, and as I said before, I'm going to go ahead and complete those off camera, probably towards the end of this region before we do the championship. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll complete the championship, move into Imperia, and the first battle that we do in Imperia is going to level all of our characters that we have so far up, which is going to be a really good starting point because they're going to get new skills right off the bat and all that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Betamax Gaming with Derek. You guys have a nice night.